Shalom, Yasharala. All right, this is GMS Bang Rouge coming with another sit down to edify the elect. So, what we do, before we do every sit down, we get infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai by Hashem, Harakah Kodash.
We also give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who have taught us this glorious gospel. Salutation to our fellow laborers and the Mashiach Yahushua pushing his truth across the four winds in this final hour by making your calling elections assured by bound in this labor of love. Shalom to you, brother.
Shalom.
All right. On this topic, we're going to go into, as you can see, the topic, the plagues draw him down. All right. And what this devil does, a lot of times, he tells you what he's going to do before he does it. He wants to be like the Most High. Okay. The Most High, testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. All right. This devil tries to emulate the power of heaven and earth. All right. So through his media outlets, through his movies, and then a lot of times in Capitol Hill, these congressmen, they get up there and they let you know what's going to happen before it happens. All right. And this senator in Wisconsin is on record saying the lights are going to go out. And he not only said when the lights go out, he said it's going to be great death when the lights go out. And all that is prophecy being fulfilled, man. That's what this thing is all about. Prophesying what's going to happen before it happens. All right? The economy crashing, infrastructure getting trodden down, and the lights going out, EMP attacks, the money system collapsing. All of that is a domino effect of prophecies being fulfilled before our great King gets to the planet Earth, man. And guess what? What culminates? What's the centerpiece of that? When that money system crashed and that radio frequency identification chip is put on all facets of life. All right? When we say the lights go out, we know what they're going to eventually do. Come back on. And when they come back on, what's going to be? A new system is going to be implemented. Because for you to have this chip, you got to have what? Current, electric current going throughout the planet Earth. All right? Electricity is Esau's left-handed power. All right? When he used with technology, we're going to be able to do that naturally with spiritual powers. All electricity is with these wall jacks, generators, so on and so forth, is him harnessing the elements. We're going to be able to do that naturally. All right? But for him to pull his system, he needs that electricity grid up. But he's going to crash it purposely so he can implement a new system.
Yeah, and that power grid is at its lowest peak right now, man. All right? And while they're telling you certain cities or certain countries are telling you to utilize and use more or less energy than you have ever done before. Meaning in the sweltering heat that's outside, which is another plague from Egypt. We want to get into that. Okay? They're telling you not to pretty much run your air conditioning, man. Okay? But we're going to save energy, or you keep your bill lower and everything like this. All right? The grid is over with, man. All right? And backing up what the brother said about this new digital monetary system, it's an article from House of Culture. It says you will soon be able to buy alcohol using your iPhone as a digital ID. All right? Just scan that barcode, okay, through the app on the phone, and you're going to be able to get all your products. All right? These are the primary steps that are leading to that prophetic event, the centerpiece of prophecy in Revelation 13, verse 16 through 18. All right? Bring out the precept, brother.
I got a precept. It's Isaiah 14 and 13 to back up what you brothers just brought out. This is the mind of the devil, man. Okay? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the power of Yahweh Shai.
Start over.
This is verse 13. Okay?
Read the chapter and verse.
This is Isaiah 14 to 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Shai.
See, the devil want to be like the Most High. He want to do what the Most High do. Most High controls the turning of the sun. All right, he controls the night from the day. Okay, he controls everything that goes on in the kingdom of men. This devil wants to do the same thing. The Lord can bring a famine to the earth and vex the people of the earth, right? For transgressing his word. All right, the Lord brings famines on land, droughts on land. Okay, to vex the people. This devil want to do the same thing he see the Most High do. He wants to be the Most High. Keep reading.
I will exalt my stars. It's like I will exalt my throne up above the stars of Yahweh by Shemi Shai.
And the stars of Yahweh by Shemi Shai is his elect men. All right? He wants to conquer, have dominion, and rule. All of these things that are going on in this final hour, it's all about him subduing the elect.
Yeah.
And trying to wipe us off from being a nation.
Yeah, that's it.
We're talking about the grid, World War III,
III,
all of his technology. It's all about him wanting to put us in derision and wipe us off from being a nation. Because we're the ones that have the best chance on the planet Earth to take his throne. We're his arch nemesis. That's why he put so much time, money, and power into keeping the nation of Israel down below his bootstrap.
We're standing in the way, huh?
We're in the way.
We're in the way.
The prophets are.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said, I said for the apostles last.
Yeah.
All right? The men of the Lord are going to raise up in this last day. We're going to take them down. We're taking them down right now by doing these videos. But out here prophesying. All right? Proclaiming what's going to happen before it happens. And he hates it.
And just to add on what the brother said, like, you know, what they do is, like with President Biden and that woman, Kamala Harris, they've been, like, throughout the course of his whole term, of President Biden's term, they've been throwing the words out there, blackout, okay, summer blackouts, dark winter, okay. They've been throwing these terms out there. But the men of the Lord have been prophesying this, saying these things. Trump called us the prophets of doom.
Yeah.
They watching, and they want to just mimic what we say and put it on these State of the Union addresses. Okay, so when it does happen, all right, they want to be making it seem like they told you. They want to be the prophets on the left hand side. All right, but they cannot get that glory. Okay, the reason they gonna come after us because we're exposing their agenda. All right, the Lord's gonna bring plagues upon this earth. All right, now the brother says it's gonna be a domino effect. Once one thing happens, it's gonna come back to back to back. All right, really, what you got? Now you had that.
I want somebody to give me that second answer 15.
Yeah, that's what someone on tonight had. I got it.
15 and 11.
All right, it's the second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 11. All right, it says, "But I will bring Salah." Start at verse all right, verse 9. It says, and therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
The innocent blood, the only innocent blood on the planet Earth is elect. Not all of the nation of Israel. His servants, the prophets. That's the only innocent blood on the planet Earth. Bring it out.
And it says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
All right. So we live in a beautiful time. The Lord is preparing us to get taken out of Egypt, like in the ancient world. He took us out of Egypt to do what? Send us in the land of milk and honey. What he's going to do this time? Take us out of Egypt and place us in the kingdom of heaven. Give us dominion on the whole universe. Bring it out.
Yep. And it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues.
All right, that mighty hand and the stretched out arm is what he did in ancient Egypt. About billions of locusts to take over the vegetation. He smeared the waters with blood. All right? And one thing he did do in ancient Egypt and brought forth a lot of death, he smote the land with gross darkness. We talking about literal darkness. We talking about literal darkness.
Literal darkness.
All right?
Lights out.
Read that last part. I will smite Egypt with plagues.
Yeah, I will smite Egypt. And smite Egypt with plagues as before.
As before. Like you did in ancient Egypt. This is talking about a modern day Egypt. AKA America. Bring it out.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
All right. Now let's see one of those plagues he brought up. Somebody got the Exodus?
I got it.
Bring it out, brother.
Exodus chapter 10 and verse 21.
Start at 20 out.
In 20 it says, but the Lord Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart.
All right. Come on.
So that he would not let the children of Israel go.
All right. Esau, the so-called white man, is in the spirit of Pharaoh in the ancient world. All right. He wants to do away with the nation of Israel. He don't want to let us go out of here, man. This devil hates us, man.
I'm gonna put even a tighter yoke upon you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that Quran. Esau gonna put that Quran inside
Yes.
of you.
Yes.
The new yoke.
Yes.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going nowhere. Bring it out.
Like you said, when Jacob was in slavery, runner, he just called them runners. When the slave got away, they just called them runners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Runaway.
Runaways. All right. And certain times they can have those bells upon him or
Yokes on his neck.
yokes upon his neck.
Yeah.
That signify alert or master that somebody's gotten away right now.
Yeah.
So with the technology that this man has right now, up to date, Daniel 12th chapter, I don't have to do all that. Okay? I got your birth certificate, I got your social security number. Okay? I want to put this IOB inside of you. You're gonna be the internet. I'm gonna log into you, control you. Okay? A cyborg. All right?
Cyborg.
Cyborg. Okay? Like the movie Universal Soldier with Dolph Lundgren and Van Damme. Okay? They was
Transhumanism.
yeah, that's what it is.
You can run, but you can't
Can't
hide.
hide.
I'm always being attracted.
Yep.
I know you're at 24 hours a day, 8 days a week.
Yep.
Can you read?
This is back in this chapter 10 and verse 21. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand towards heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt.
All right. This is the senator from Wisconsin is saying, all right, in this article we're going to bring up. He's saying there will be darkness in the land. The power grid is, he said, with 100% certainty is going to fall.
Yeah.
Certainty is going to fall. All right? So that's the same plague that happened in ancient Egypt. The Lord smit the land with gross darkness. You go on Wisdom of Solomon,
17th chapter.
the 17th chapter, and it gets thorough what happened in that darkness. It wasn't just gross darkness. You had the motherfuckers couldn't see, but they could see apparitions in that motherfucker.
Yes.
Ghosts that was freaking them out. And when they seen them, they died.
Get that too.
Stricken with fear. That's going to happen here in America, man.
And it says, even darkness which may be felt. It says, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt.
It's going to be so dark, you're going to be able to feel it. That's dark. That means you ain't even going to be able to look up and see the constellations.
Or see your hand in front of your face.
See your hand in front of your face, man. All you're going to see probably is little silhouettes move. And like in Egypt before, when you go on the Wisdom of Solomon 17, you might see some freaky shit. A demon scattered by. You know, a monstrous apparition come by and just freak you out. And you die, and man's heart fell for fear, man.
They say they died for fear.
Yeah.
That's it. Look at the 21st chapter. Say
Heart
heart
fell.
fell with fear, strokes, heart attacks.
Yes.
Whereabouts?
Yep, that's it, bro. Beautiful.
That's a beautiful depiction, right?
That's right, brother.
And they make those movies because those things are going to happen in this final hour. The Lord says there will be a time like never before, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right? The light's going to go out. And guess what? When the lights go out, the freaks come out at night, and the freaks come out.
Like
The
boy,
freaks come out at night,
boy,
man, they're going to be raping,
that was it.
slaughtering,
Yeah.
sodomizing, spoiling, purging.
Skeletor.
Yes.
The guy Skeletor on the purge. Yeah.
Every sexual degenerate deviant is gonna be, hey, they gonna be in their element. Some Some people gonna be terrified and scared, and some people opportunists that's been just waiting to get a chance to get off. They gonna be out here in the spirit of a predator. This is what's gonna happen to this first world country, America. They're gonna go through something things that they never fathomed. And the article gonna get into that. The article gonna get into it. Americans don't think this can happen. Now here in America, we have so much shit. We're the best country on the earth. And they don't think that what's going on in third world countries that they look at and scoff at and laugh at is not gonna happen here. The light's gonna go out. Keep reading, brother.
And it reads, it says, back in Exodus chapter 10 and verse 22, and Moses stretched forth his hand towards heaven, and there was a thick darkness in the land of Egypt 3 days.
The lights went out. See, back then they used torches. They had torches. They had like you got government jobs here, where you got electrician. What do you call a person that maintains the maintenance man? All right, they had that back in the ancient world. People that made sure lights was on, torches was on, so people could see. All right, that shit gonna go out here. Once that grid falls, that's it. It ain't gonna be no lights. In fact, in neighborhoods right now, you go in certain neighborhoods in the hood, the D-boys, they'll shoot out the street lights.
Yes.
So when the cops come, they can't see. And when you go down them fucking streets, man, it be pitch fucking black.
Yeah.
It be pitch fucking black.
They sitting there waiting on your ass.
Yeah.
Rob you and kill you and everything.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna know. Anybody gonna know shit.
Yeah. Catch you in them hallways.
Cuts.
I'm trying to get some show.
Cuts.
Trying to go fucking hallway gonna help me.
You know, nephew.
Hey, let me say this too. Back in I think it was 2008, 2009, they had Hurricane Gustav that obliterated Baton Rouge. And all the lights was off for like, I don't know, it might have been 2 weeks or a week. I know it was a week for sure. All the lights was off. And only thing he was able to really eat was they had Red Cross came to their
MREs.
The MREs. They were dropping off the MREs in the hood. And they even got robbed. So the Lord said, this is like the brother said, it's going to be a time of like none before. And you got representatives, senators saying this. He said 100%. He didn't say 99.
He didn't say none of that.
He said that 100% sure this will happen. All right? You got some more of that?
One more verse.
I got to read this article.
One more verse. It's back in Exodus 10 and 23. Chapter 10 and verse 23. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days.
So they were in gross darkness for 3 days, and they were in the same house
They couldn't see each other.
and couldn't see each other. That's how dark it's going to be in the coming days here in America. Okay? And they say they stood in their place. They were too scared to move. All right? When you go to Wisdom of Solomon 17, they tell you what happened in their darkness. In their darkness, you had great death, people freaking out, man. Okay? Exodus just gave you an overview of what happened. Wisdom of Solomon 17 tells you exact in depth what happened in that darkness.
Just the beginning of it. That's
You know, they got more thorough. Right? Bring out your precept, though. You had a precept, right? Oh, I thought you said.
Yeah, I did, but it's out there.
It'll come back. All right. It's the article. All right. It says Paul. Okay. Expert. 90% of U.S. population could die if a post-event hits the power grid. When a large electromagnetic pulse, EMP, or geomagnetic disturbance, GMD, event occurs, which according to Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, there is 100% certainty.
And they say his words in parentheses. This came out of his lips. Bring it out.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Will happen.
I think that's Latin.
Time. That's right. Will happen at some time in the future.
He say this is surely going to come to pass. All right? He say the grid is going to fall. It will be a blackout. Okay?
Yep.
And this is from a government, or a high-ranking, a senator is a high-ranking government official.
Yep. Yep.
So he's an insider.
Yeah.
He said this is going to happen. Now, how do he know it's going to happen? What makes him think it's going to happen? Because, hey, when you're an insider, they know that this is going to be an inside job. They're going to make it happen to push for certain legislation so they can put a tighter grip on the people and control the people more.
No problem.
Yes, sir. You got it, brother.
Yep. It says as many as 9 out of 10 people in the U.S. could die.
Damn, that's great death. That goes hand in hand with 2 Ezra 16 and 17 and 18.
I got it.
All right? The Lord said, great death.
Yep.
I will send you as plagues before. All right? And he said he's going to, give me that. Yeah, real fast. 2 Ezra 16, verse 17 and 18.
Yeah. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 17. It says, woe is me.
Woe is me. So that lets you know Ezra here. When he got that vision, that hologram, he was in the mix of that darkness. He was in there getting it in, you heard? He was living this thing out. That's how the dreams be. Bring it out.
Who would deliver me in those days?
God damn. I bet you could barely breathe in that motherfucker. Bring it out.
The beginning of sorrows
Sorrow.
and great mournings.
Great mornings, all right? When the lights go off and the power grid falls, you can't get your sustenance, your nourishment, your basic necessities, all right? And then you got deviants everywhere. That's a sorrowful time. Bring it out.
Yeah.
That's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you can't drive nowhere.
You can't drive nowhere. You can't do nothing. What it said in ancient Egypt, they just set in place.
Because everything runs off electricity. You name me one thing, which pretty much Jay got all electric things in his house. You got gas, unless you got gas, gas store, whatever.
It's
like
grid.
that. Yeah, it's a grid. All right. It says the beginning of famine.
Life without the grid, you're put back into the 1600s.
Yes.
Straight overnight.
Yeah.
Bring it out, brother.
That's what they want. All right. It says the beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of see what else comes with that darkness. All right, you can't refrigerate your food. All right,
Spoil.
they're gonna spoil those non-perishable items. Those people go to war behind them, and then they're gonna get. You don't have those in great numbers. That's gonna get used in probably the first week. So a famine gonna hit, and what the Lord say, great death. Now, what did he say in that article? 9 out of 10 motherfuckers end up dead.
They will die.
See, that's going hand in hand with prophecy. It's going hand in hand with the Holy Scrolls. This was foretold in ancient time past that this time was going to happen, and we're going to live. And we're what is it? Time has caught up to the prophecy.
Okay.
And we about to go through it in real time. You got it, brother.
The Lord said, "This generation shall not pass." So all these things.
All these things are fulfilled.
Go ahead.
Right, this is the second book of Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14, backing up the other. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Okay, that's everybody. It's even woe for the prophets.
Yeah.
All right, but the prophets have that mark of exemption. They have that protection. They have that hedge around them. Okay, so everybody on the planet Earth that's connected to the matrix. All right, the Lord is about to discipline you. The way the Lord is going to discipline you, He's going to kill you. All right. He's going to do away with a third of man. Okay? Over here in America, everybody's going to die. Everybody's going to die with the exception of the prophets and those that are joined to the prophets. So it's literally like a 9 out of 10. Real?
Yeah.
Over here in America.
He said that the EMP attack on the internet said 90%.
Yeah. Really, it's not, according to prophecy, here in America, it's 99.9% because, all right, 144,000 men and however many women and children the Lord got connected to the prophets. So let's say 2 million people get delivered out of America. That's still 99% compared to 300 million.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Very small.
Very small remnant goes, hey, 9 out of 10 is accurate. That's how many people gonna die over here in America, man. What he said on that movie, when the people turn into zombies, that white boy with Via Rings, Dawn of the Dead, he said, everybody you know is dead. That girl you was gonna fuck tonight, she's dead. Your mother, your father, they're dead. Ooh. Hey, man. We prophets of doom, man. Give them warning from me. See, the Lord is still being gracious. Who is he telling you to give warning to? To you Israelites, you tribes. He's give you warning, telling you to set your house in order, get right, and come submit unto me, so these calamities don't overtake you. But Proverbs, the first chapter, say you're going to reject it.
This second there, you got this morning. Second in chapter 9 and verse 9, it says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
You come on.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
All right? Those that rejected the hey, somebody give me Luke 10 and 15. All right? Those that all right? Those that have rejected the teachings of the prophets, those that didn't reverence his priests. Okay? All right? The Yahweh Shema Shai is about to put you in torments. You're going to die grievous deaths. Bring it out.
Yep.
The book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 13. 15. It says, and thou, Capernaum, which art exalted to heaven, shall be thrust down to hell.
All right. Why was he telling Capernaum you was going to get thrust down to hell? Because they rejected his teachings. Bring it out.
Verse 16.
And hell goes into captivity, the grave, a plethora of things. But the ultimate hell that's going to happen in these last days is that lake of fire. All right? The missile's going to be the cleanup crew. All right? Because we're in hell right now.
That's the real torment, huh?
Yeah, that's the real torment. Bring it out, brother.
Other people say you shall be tormented day and night, over the prayer place, day and night for your house, holy angels. Go ahead.
Right.
Luke 10 and 16, it says, he that heareth you, heareth me.
He that heareth you, heareth me. All right? He said Capernaum wasn't fucking with me. So they going in the lake of fire. All right? Those people of Capernaum back here today in these modern times. Bring it out.
And it reads, and he that despiseth you, despiseth me.
All right, come on. So when we got scoffers coming up against the camp, men changing the doctrine, you're not doing that to us, you're doing it to our beloved Lord, man. Bring it out.
And it reads, and he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me.
So this is what Yahweh Shema Shai going to do to you. Keep reading.
Yep.
You good on that, huh?
Say that in chapter 9, in verse 10, it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Come on.
And they that have loathed my law,
and loathe me, they hitting on them niggas with this fucking Israelite shit. Oh, man, we don't want to hear that shit, man. Hey, shut the fuck up, Sharif. That's how they feel when we prophesy.
And what you just said,
that's loathing this law. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I'm trying to get some money, man. We need some money, man.
Yeah.
That's how niggas think, I don't want to, man, look, put that white man book down. Okay, that's loathing his law. That's loathing his word. Bring it out, brother.
while they had yet liberty, which is a great great period right now.
Right now, you see the other apostles of Great Millstone prophesying week in and week out here, teaching this glorious gospel. You can come to the throne of grace boldly, ask for forgiveness for your sins, and learn of the Lord. You have the liberty to do that right now. This is the Lord being merciful and gracious right now. So that you have the liberty to do these things.
Yep.
But
when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them,
it's open. The doors of mercy are open right now. They're about to close though.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
And this what we're going into with this total darkness, okay? The articles already made national news already, worldwide news about the global internet going down for how long we said? Months. For months. For fucking months, man. Things are hot, man. We told we did video. We said, "Oh, be a hot zone."
Hey, you so-called black women, I want to see your big mouths in there. All this we talking about, I want to see your big mouths flapping in this day when this come to pass.
Yes.
What you gonna do? You don't need a man for nothing, right? Hey, we keep saying, keep that energy. I don't need a man for nothing. What I need a man for, I can do bad all by myself. Keep that energy. INDEPENDENT. You know what that means? Own house, man. You know how that song go?
Yeah.
She got her own car.
She got her own house. Yeah.
She a bad broad. You want to see how bad these bitches is this day right here.
All right. Keep that energy.
Yep. God.
Go out on your shield.
Yeah.
The Lord is going to make you eat them words. You're going to be calling for a man before it's over, Jack. Help! God, you don't need a man for that. Who you calling help to? Help! That's what they do. Help! Who you calling on? A man?
Yeah.
No, baby.
Hey, the scripture says.
No, baby, it don't work like that. Your mouths, you've been found wanting. All right, the Lord said He's going to bring you down to the mire of the street. All right, He's going to judge you for your insubordination against the Israelite man. And we love it. Bring it out, brother.
Yep. Scripture say the bridegroom shall mourn having no husbands. All right, it's gonna usher in, you know, that's a lot of death. With women out here just doing all this, committing all kinds of adultery, okay, going to the hair salon, going to get the nails done, everything. That shit is finna stop. All right, got an OnlyFans account, okay, got using the internet for the show all kind of pictures with your backside all the way out. That wasn't created for that. The Lord created the internet for His word to go out. So His word can be made manifested in the earth and can bring these promises to fulfillment.
Y'all like being promiscuous, taking them pictures with your backside out. What Romans 1 say? Give them up to their affections. He said, give them up to their affections. Hey, that's what you want to do. And when the Lord gonna let you have all you can have. See, you want to be promiscuous? He gonna let these savages, big 300-pound raging bull, come in your house where ain't no man in it. He gonna have his way with you. All right? Keep dressing skinny. Keep being promiscuous. Keep having one-ton eyes. The Lord gonna give you all you can have. When that dope kicked in, it ain't gonna be the guy you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be a nigga you detest, and he gonna have his way with you. He's gonna take his time too. Bring it out, brother.
Yeah.
What the scripture say? They women what? Ravaged.
Yeah.
They're women ravaged. So look at that word ravaged if you don't know what it means. Bring it out, brother.
And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Okay. So when you despise His word and despise His hand stretched out still, all right, let's see what the Lord say He's going to do to you.
The same must know it after death by pain.
You will die. All right? That's how the Lord get down. He said, you either with me or against me. Yeah. Either gather in the flock or spread it abroad. Those are my enemies. And which not that I rule over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. That's the king we worship. That's the king that's putting out these judgments. You're going to bring and you're going to get your ass knocked out. You're going to fill it with death by pain. Jeremiah 16 chapter is a little animated. It says it's going to be a grievous death. There ain't going to be no sweet death in your sleep. Now, you're going to suffer. You're going to feel some pain. You're going to howl. What the book of Hosea say? You're going to howl.
Yeah. Vexation of spirit. Yeah.
Hey, y'all been seeing that on
No, that's Isaiah 65. You should howl for vexation of spirit. Yeah.
Hey, what's that? Y'all got the elder, you put it in the WhatsApp, a Lil Wayne, the emoji with Lil Wayne, when Lil Wayne be going, woo!
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I know you're
talking about?
talking about.
That's how they're gonna be howling and crying and lamenting. And what the Lord said, don't call upon me, I will not hear thee. All right? He said, then they will hear me, but it's gonna be too late. Proverbs the 1st chapter. You got it, brother.
Yeah. And for you brothers who just tuning in, all right, see the title of the video, we're going over how this dog is about to cover the whole earth through EMP attacks, we'll have cyber attacks, blackouts, okay, the grid going down.
And when we go in darkness covering the earth, you know, darkness is covering the earth with the so-called white man's lies. It's twofold, you know. All right, all of these philosophies, laws.
Yes.
All right, this you know, this beast system. All right, you know what it pushes, gross darkness on the planet Earth, but it's going to be a literal darkness. All right, the grid is going to fall. There'll be no electricity, no running water. Okay, and people are going to die by the millions in the coming days. Bring it out, brother.
Hey, get that in secondary 16. I think that's 19 or 20, real quick. All right, so like I said, for you brothers just tuning in, reading the article here that says expert says 90% of the United States population could die if a pulse event hits the power grid. All right, we read it again. It says when a large electromagnetic pulse (EMP) or geomagnetic disturbance (GMD) event occurs, which according to Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, says there is 100% certainty this will happen at some time in the future. As many as 9 out of 10 people in the United States could die. Paragraph 2. Johnson, chairman of the United States Senate Committee of Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs, posed questions to witnesses testifying on Capitol Hill before his committee. He asked Representative James Woosley, chairman of the Foundation of Defense of Democracies and former director of Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, what would happen to society if the electrical grid were to be down for an extended period of time, if such as a year or two following an EMP event? This is what's going to happen in an event that this does transpire. Read what you got, brother.
You want Secretary 16?
Yeah, read 18 and 19.
In Secretary chapter 16 and verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, the power shall stand in their fear, the beginning of evils.
Yeah, and it's the power standing in fear right now when they ask them, well, what you think is going to happen to society if the whole grid goes down? All right, this is panic mode right now. Esau is hitting the panic button. It's the Lord doing these works in the earth. All right? So when you see these blood moons, these solar eclipses, all right, these strange signs in the heavens, okay? And I'm gonna show you, brothers, one of these strange signs that the brother put in our WhatsApp yesterday. These things are coming upon the earth, okay? We looking out for something big to happen. And we on high alert right now, men of the Lord, okay? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is gonna do something terrible in the earth, okay? But it's good for our sakes, all right? Read what you got, brother.
What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Go ahead.
Verse 16 and 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish
Come on.
are sent as scourges for a minute.
That's right. These things that's been going on in the earth right now is happening for you Israelites to get you to repent. Okay? These evils that are happening is getting you to come back and return to the Lord. That's why the Lord is going to be held at a just state, because I set my men out to warn you when I was bringing these beginning of sorrows and mournings and food shortages upon the earth right now. Okay? Get you to come back and say, look, Lord, I've been messing up all this time. I'm ready to get right now. Put me around the nearest great millstone camp in my city right now. How do I get connected to these brothers right now? These things are something for the women to get you to change. Okay? But watch this though. Read verse 20.
This is verse 20. But all these things they shall not turn.
Read it again.
This is 2 chapter 16 to verse 20. But for all these things
there you go.
they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Even though all these scourges, these horrific things that you've been going through, you wonder why your life is a living hell right now. Okay? The Lord has sent his prophets out there to warn you of the impending judgment if you don't repent. And you still not gonna do it. What it say?
It says, nor be always mindful of the scourge.
You're not always mindful of the scourge. You don't think these things are going to be continuously happening. Okay? Oh, God wouldn't do that to me. Okay? What kind of God wants to kill all these people like this? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I call, none can answer.
Let me bring a precept for that.
Yep.
All right, now, this is for the gross darkness that's going to come. Delusions, fear, all right? Men dying of heart attacks, okay? This is one thing that's going to bring it. Now, the Lord going to put out his bag, all right?
Yes.
People going to die all type of ways.
The whole repertoire.
Yeah, cats and dogs.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremiah 15 chapter.
Yeah,
Let me get that.
newly created beasts, mosquitoes, you know, anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
That's right. Hey.
People getting hit by cars,
Yeah.
all right? But on this topic of darkness, this is what happened in the ancient world, all right? This is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 5. No power of the fire might give them light. So when the Lord smit ancient Egypt with darkness, people were making fires. People was trying to get light, but that darkness was so great, it covered the fire. That's why they said in Exodus that you could feel the darkness. Okay? That's going to happen here in America. Okay? Neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to light that horrible night. So you couldn't even look at the constellations in the sky. It was that dark. Okay? Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself. And that fire that was kindled of itself was fear. All right? And the Lord's fiery indignation against the Egyptians. Very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things that they saw would be worse than the sight they saw not. See, you're gonna like the movie Bird Box, all right? Oh, you think that's science fiction? You think Esau made that movie and that could never happen? Oh no, that's where they get that from. These scriptures. They saw shit that was freaking them out, making them want to commit suicide and shit, or just falling out dying, man. That's what happens when these lights are gonna go out. You're gonna have apparitions, ghouls, goblins. All right? The Lord makes good on his word, he performs it. All right? For as for the illusions of art magic, that means you were seeing things, all right? But when you think you're seeing things and it's not there, all right, you be like the mind playing tricks on you. Hey, but look,
bugging out.
You bugging out, but guess what? Your mind ain't gonna be playing tricks on you. No. The Lord is gonna let these demons manifest.
You're gonna see Alejandro.
You're gonna see them. You're gonna see how they look in the spirit realm.
Yes.
They're gonna materialize in the physical realm. And you're gonna see some shit that's gonna make the hair on your head, your hair on your head stand up. It's gonna turn your hair, gonna turn white.
Hey, I remember Elder Pastor Hart did a video when he had his page. I think it was what is the 666 mark, and he did a video on sleep paralysis. And he said, them demons. He said you woke up in the middle of the night and you saw a big giant 7-foot being that looked totally just demonic as you can even imagine, with a sword in his hand, and you heard that chain from in front of your bed, you know, that sword, and you just freaked out.
My brother did a video on that not long ago.
Yeah.
And he had to he had a picture of the demon that he saw. All right? And what these guys said in Las Vegas recently, they saw 8, 9 foot, 10-foot creatures, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes.
All that.
Yes. I think they really saw something.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a trick of Esau. When, you know, Esau trying to hit you with tricks and shit.
Yeah.
I think he really saw something, man.
He was scared as hell.
You know?
The Lord gonna let Esau release some shit in these last days, bro.
Yeah. As for the losers of art and magic, they were put down, and their vaulting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. All right? For they that promised to drive away the terrors and troubles from a sick soul were themselves a fear worthy to be laughed at. So you're going to have little witches and magicians that say they're going to be able to deal with these left-handed powers and fix people, and then them demons gonna jump on their asses. You know, these witchcraft, these witches, sorcerers, divinators. All right, these demons gonna jump on them and start vexing them. We about to see some shit in these last days. That's why the Lord said, "Get built on your most holy faith. Prepare for these times." You have to do it spiritually, because guess where the war gonna be at? It's gonna be in your mind. Only strong minds is gonna get through this. Okay? For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissings of serpents, they died of fear. This is going to happen when these lights going to go out. People are going to die for fear, have heart attacks for seeing apparitions, and they're just going to pass out and give up the ghost. That's a horrific way to go, boy. You hyperventilate, what the fuck is that? Then you have a fucking heart attack, you're so scared, man. They died for fear.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. Like when you hear people say he died in his sleep, I wholeheartedly believe they be seeing something.
Yeah.
You saw something demonic, you know, something this out of this world.
All right, but these people that's dying from their jab, that's getting caught on camera, y'all don't notice that they be looking all around.
Yeah.
They be seeing shit before they just pass out. And they looking at what we're reading about.
Yeah. They
seeing them demons, man. The Grim Reapers. All right? And to truth be told, those are not bad guys. They're good guys doing the bidding of him, their creator, and appeasing his wrath.
Our brother.
They're our brothers.
Yeah. Straight up.
All right? They died for fear, denying that they saw the error, which could of no side be avoided. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is timorous, and being present conscious, that means your mind getting bugged out when you press with your conscience, always forecasting grievous things. All right, so when these lights go off, man, all right, this is happening according to prophecy. It's just not going to be the lights going off. When the lights go off, all type of things are going to happen within that darkness, man. All right, we're here to tell you whether you believe it or not. What do some don't believe? You don't think it's the prophecy. Yeah, you can think that these things are not going to have effect. It's going to surely come to pass. The Lord do nothing without telling the secrets to his servants, the prophets, man. These lights are about to go out. All right? And the Lord is going to have mercy on his servants, you know? Got anything?
Hell yeah. It's to add on what you were saying. Like we talk about the Alahayim on the left-hand side, all right? Those are our brothers that they're doing the bidding of the Lord. We want to do shit like that.
Yes.
We can't wait for the Lord to give us that power. We can do shit like that. Like when we move the matrix, that's it. When we move the matrix, when they were entering into the body, you had what his name was, an agent, and at the end, what his name was, Agent Smith. Yeah, you can see his head, the forehead was just going this way. We want to be able to do that. But the point is, when the brother read that in what it was, Exodus the 10th chapter, he said Moses stretched forth his hand and declared that for the land to be darkened, and it happened. The men of the Lord are doing that right now. Okay? Call halal Yahweh Bashim, bring forth darkness over this whole planet Earth. Okay? We want the internet to go down. Okay? This word is already going out right now. All right? Now it's time for the Lord to get to press play on this movie right now. It's straight up action. This is the horror section of the movie what the brother is reading. Wisdom of Solomon 17th chapter. It's a horror section, man.
And it's just one aspect.
This one aspect of it, Doc.
Hey, there's more.
There's more. Got the salvation. Yep. Got drama.
Yep.
Okay. You know persecution is coming.
Love story.
It's a love story.
Yep.
That's right, bro. All right. Get what you got tonight. You get one more, and we can that'll be a wrap. We'll get to the point of that.
And the elder had just spoken and said how the Lord gonna be with his chosen. The Lord wouldn't wear that number. So Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
All right, the Lord gonna protect his servants, man. All right. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff that comfort me. I prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. When everybody in disarray and fucked up, the Lord is going to be protecting the servants. That's why 7 women is going to come plead to one man. What do women do? They want to go to the man that got the bag. They want to go to the man that's in good case. They all about comfort. But guess what?
Women respect power.
They want to have them. And guess what? So you help us. No.
All y'all not coming.
Hey, keep that energy.
Not getting in.
For every woman that ever said, I don't need a man, I'm independent. Hey, our right desire, Lord, give us some spiritual powers and we could know the women that said that type shit.
Yeah.
You keep that energy, baby girl. Hey, go press 911.
Yeah, the Lord will bring it back to remembrance.
Yes.
Said this right here. Yes. That's gonna be a wrap for you.
Take your leg.
Yeah.
Take your leg, nigga. Bring it out, brother.
And it reads, Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Yes, the Lord is going to comfort those that seek him early. All right? Those that fear in his name. All right? The Lord said, I will not forget your labor of love, what you showed through the church, man. That's why if the Lord is giving you ears to hear, eyes to see, and give you an understanding heart, all right? And you're here looking at the videos, but you're scared to come out of there, come out and get joined to the prophets. Say, look, you don't have no time to lallygag and play around now. Hey, get out from behind that computer and come get joined to the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay?
Standing with your hands in your fucking pockets, man.
Yeah. And the Lord ain't dealing with no cheerleaders with your pom-poms. Keep pushing. I like what y'all brothers doing, man. Get the fuck out of here. Move around. We're not out here for that. We don't want to get no praises from men. We out here to serve, please the Lord.
Yeah, and for you, right. I'm gonna get authorization for you for the brothers who got that ranch on the comment board. Start blocking them niggas, man. Straight up, man. Fuck all that.
Yeah, man. We're not out here for that. We out here to serve the Lord, man. Build up this church. So the elect be sealed. We get the fuck out of here, man. Take your pom-poms to IUIC somewhere. If you're going to get under Apostles' Doctrine, written about in Acts the second chapter, it tells you have to be active.
Yes.
All right? He says you have to be fervent in spirit. Lively stones. He said you can't be idle in the marketplace. Okay? If you're going to be a help, come help the prophets. Come bring them some water, some money. Send some money up north.
Get some signs made.
Do something. Yeah.
Bring that work to do with the scripture, man.
Yes.
We can put your ass to work.
Yes.
We did a video a couple of days ago, man. No days off. Read what you got tonight.
And it reads,
we ain't looking to make no friends.
No, we don't want friends.
Bring it out, bro.
It reads,
and you do have friends of the prophets. You have people who are righteous. But friends of the prophets are active. They doing something. You see them. They active. They join to the church. You got it, brother.
It reads back in Isaiah 65 in verse 13. It says, My servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
All right, and why everybody in bad case is going to be laughing at you, Holmes? It's 4-time reading. We're going to laugh at your calamities. Because when salvation was extended to you, you loathed his law. And we hate them that hate thee, O Lord. We're going to be rejoicing in that day because we know these are prophecies being fulfilled. You know? Yes. It's going to be turning us on to see people in bad case, fucked up. Like when we see calamities in the earth, oh man, it was 50 guys died in the mass. Oh, that's not enough. We need more. We need some great death around the motherfucker, man.
They be like, hey, I know what you did. I know what you did, Father.
We
need more.
Yes.
We need more, man.
That's it.
Bring
it out.
This is Isaiah 65 and 14. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
And then what's going on with the serpents right now? The serpents are suffering. During the time that we're suffering, everybody is in the spirit of party and bullshit. But that's going to change. That's why the Lord say he's going to turn things right side out. What's going on in the planet Earth right now is a shift of power, a paradigm shift.
You said, everything is going to change. What? Everything is going to change.
Overnight.
Yes. Did the video called what? Suddenly. Suddenly, bro.
Suddenly.
Suddenly. Everything is change, man. All right, we got to hold on and just be patient. The Lord will do his thing, man. Read the last part of that, bro.
Come, and it says, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Hey, that shit gonna be funny.
Oh, man.
Hey, you got some
laughing right now.
Hey, you got some arrogant, prideful people out here. We know a lot of them, bro.
Yes.
Like, hey, they gonna be hollering. Ooh, hey, what's that y'all was saying? You hoe? You hoe? Hey, you was right. Yeah, hey, nah. Damn, boy. When the last time you took a bath? Boy, you look real bad out here.
Your breath and your ass thing.
Hey, boy, you was shy with your game back in 94. What the fuck happened to you?
Damn, homie.
Damn, homie. You was the man, homie. Hey, we ain't gonna show no love, man. Apparatus out widows, men.
Yeah.
And we're not showing no love to you wicked motherfuckers, man. Y'all hate us and we hate you too. The feeling is mutual. All right, our Lord say you either with me or against me. All right, and we standing on that. So you can take it out, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Put that in the camera real quick. See that real quick. See that right there. Yeah. All right. You see those signs the Lord is showing in the heavens, man.
Signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders. Okay.
Right.
And say that in the 9th chapter.
When you see eclipse, things like in the heaven where you don't normally see wolf moons, blue moons, orange moons.
Yeah.
When you see things like that, the Lord does. Those are signs that something is going to happen in the earth, in the kingdom of men. That's the way the Lord get down, man. So we were saying before the camera went on, something dreadful and terrible is about to happen. You know, we said we speak as men. We hasten the day. We think something gonna happen this summer.
Yeah.
We really think something gonna happen this summer. During hurricane season or something like that. But you know,
I got another one too. Show that in there. We got work to do. We acting to this thing. Be ready to close out though.
Action.
And that's gonna happen. That right there is gonna be a solar eclipse. And I think it's on October 14th, 2023. Okay? And down here in Louisiana and Texas alone, we will see 75 to 80% of the whole solar eclipse. This is Sirach chapter 36 and verse 6. It says, show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. So what you're seeing in the earth is the Lord is doing all this a miraculous job in the heavens, man. Even with this so-called we saw those 8 to 10 foot beings in the backyards. Those are strange signs, man.
Yes.
People have never seen shit like this before.
Hey, and guess what? These chariots, they're gonna start doing more wonders. They're gonna start doing more miracles. All right, they probably gonna. We see them when we look at them. They look like balls of fire. We see them all the time. But they might come down one day and you see the windows in the chariot. The Hebrew writings all on the side.
Yes.
The definition.
Oh.
Hey, don't be alarmed. Hey, we about to see some stuff.
Oh my God.
And let's not forget about Leviathan.
Yes.
He's gonna make a grand entrance too.
He will come out and
Give that breathe.
Yes.
You got some in that Amazon that's gonna come out and wreak havoc.
You
got some that's gonna come out with the seed. It's a species of it. They're gonna come out and do some shit, and we about to see some shit, and we can't wait.
Yeah.
That's why we're hastening today. But first and foremost, that's why you're putting off this old man, putting on this new man, and asking the Lord to give you a quadruple doses of faith, so your mind can be strong enough to get through these said perils.
Yeah.
All right, because hey, it's not gonna be easy for no man, not even the elect. That's why the Lord say, he that endured these things, he that endured to the end shall be saved.
He that endured the perils have kept himself.
Yes.
And such as have works and faith by the Almighty. 2 13th chapter tells you that, man. So we have to keep ourselves, you keep yourself by indulging in this ministry, get active. All right? You got to get active for the Lord, man. Lord, the Bible said not to give him no rest. So if you ain't giving him no rest, what are you doing? You're giving your due diligence. And I want to show you, brother, something else, man, what the brother had said about those strange signs and wonders, what the chariots are doing. one of the brothers about the camp prophets of Babylon showed a video that they had the Hebrew writing of the Lord's name in the heavens. I'm gonna share that video in the WhatsApp for the brothers. And the Hebrew letters of the Most High and the Son's name in the heavens. All right, bring out what you got. Huh?
Just go hand in hand with what you just said. This is 2 Ezra 9:7. And everyone that shall be saved,
Yeah.
and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith,
Yeah.
whereby you have believed.
You have believed. You believe because you are doing what the works that you are showing, putting up these epistles, edifying the brotherhood on conference calls, dealing with brothers one-on-one, face-to-face. Okay, you wholeheartedly believe in this. Okay, according to faith. You're not gonna go out there and do something if you don't believe in it.
There's more.
All right, read.
Shall be preserved from the said peril.
Jacob's trouble. These type of events. What the title of the video states. Okay, darkness is gonna cover the whole earth. Okay, it's already did it with the people not knowing who the hell they are. But the Lord finna get physical with this thing. Lights out. We're gonna be preserved from that. Lord willing, when these lights go out, we're gonna be together, eating, drinking, laughing, facing east, praising the Lord.
Yes.
Come on.
Shall see my salvation in my land.
Right. We want to be here to see this, man.
Yes.
All right. We want to physically see it. We want to see our Redeemer, according to 2 the 13th chapter, stand up on top of that chair. It says he flew up a great mountain, and he flew up on it. The Lord stand on top of that chair. Go ahead.
Job 19. My Redeemer lived.
I know my Redeemer living.
And after I died, the words consumed my body. I will see him.
See him.
We want to see him.
See him.
All right. And it also reads, for I have sanctified them from the beginning.
That's right.
And it goes into electos.
Yes.
All right. You've been elected,
The
chosen.
Yeah. Jeremiah 1:5 says, before I formed you in the belly, I knew thee. And ordained thee a prophet to the nations. You can't make yourself be of the elect. Either you were predestined, okay, before the foundation of the earth was created, or you're not. Simple. All right? We'll close out.
You got it,
So with that, this video was very edifying. We out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, okay, and the salvation of the Lord's remnant. Lord willing, our brothers out, we're part of that remnant. We want to give all infinite honor and glory and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Harakapadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the whole elect who continuously push this truth. Abide the ball, upon Yahshua, Shalom,
Shalom, Shalom, y'all brothers on the county board too.
and Aqua.
Few
Few Aqua. Don't get on there saying, doing